Hey folks, so I had a dream last night and I felt the urge to post it. And it was pretty wild. Some of you may get it, some of you may not, but I'm going to explain. And what verse came to mind as soon as I woke up from it. So I was at this old house in my dream, and this man showed up. He looked like my dad, he talked like my dad, but something was off. I was confused when I first saw him, and I said, "Dad?" And he looked at me, confused back, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm your dad." "You're not my dad. My dad's dead." That's what I told him. And he said, "No, I'm standing right here." I said, "No, you're not my dad." So I took a step back and I looked him up and down, examined him, and I noticed so many things that were off. One, the man had false teeth. That's something my dad did not have. And my dad told me when he was alive, and I remember because he got a partial front tooth. And he told me, he said, "I would rather my teeth rot out than to get them all pulled." He said, "I wouldn't want to have gums." That's what he told me. We all laughed about it. He used to take that partial out and he'd have one tooth missing right here and he'd make goofy faces. He was just a fun guy. Folks, I want to say this too, and there's a lot of people that act like I am. Just because I talk slow and I'm country does not mean I'm stupid. I know how to think. So, anyways, I examined this man and I saw all these details. He had a mole right here under his eye. My dad didn't have that either. He looked like my dad, same nose, same eyes, same mouth, everything. But like I said, there were things off, and I noticed it right away. He had my mom convinced it was him. He had my brother convinced it was him, and other family members. And I tried so hard. I was like, "That's not him." Finally, I winded up in a kitchen, and one of those roll carts that people go up in their cars with. My dad, my real dad, was on that. And he rolled out from under the kitchen sink. And he said, "Son, that man is not me. You know me. Go tell your mama that is not me. Don't listen to him." So I went and told my mom. I said, "Mom, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is not Dad." Finally, she was convinced that it wasn't him. We confronted the man, and then things started changing on his face. It was not my dad. What verse came to mind as soon as I woke up was Matthew 24:24. And let me read it to you. "For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Verse 25, "Behold, I have told you before." I don't know why. This is my second dream that involves, I don't know, a storm, I guess you could say. Even though in this one there wasn't really a storm, it was a man trying to deceive everyone that he was my dad, and he wasn't my dad. It makes sense. The Antichrist is going to be the same way. Be careful, folks. I tell you this all the time. Be careful what you listen to, what you see. Examine it. Examine it like I did in my dream with that man. Take a step back. Look at it. Look at Scripture. If there's things off, don't listen to it. This is dangerous times, y'all. I don't know why I keep getting these dreams that involve my dad, but I'm going to tell you this. It's making sense to me because I miss him so much and I think about him all the time. But the weird thing is I don't dream. And when I do go into a deep sleep, I have dreams like this. Dreams that, kind of line up with the Bible. Why I would be given a dream about some kind of Antichrist theme, I don't know. Because I still do believe, and I can read the Bible for myself. I can think. I know people feel the urge to want to correct people and send them on wrong paths. But after studying the Bible for so long that I have, I still come to the conclusion that the rapture happens before the Antichrist is even revealed. And I'm not going to change my mind on it. Just be careful, folks. These are dangerous, dangerous, dangerous times. I tell you this all the time. But there was, my mom, she is a very, how can I say this? She's very strong in her faith, right? A week before my daddy died, she had a dream that the Lord told her, I'm going to take him now. As in, prepare yourself. She gets dreams too, and that man had her deceived. So that just shows me, no matter how strong you think you are in your faith, but you still be careful, be watchful, pay attention to all details of every message that you listen to. I love all of you, and God bless.